So you ready to go flying?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Fly. All right. You've never been in a small plane. All right. Very good. Well, we'll do a nice short little flight here. This is your first flight in a small airplane, but you've been on airliners? Once, okay. So basically, yeah, this is your really first attempt to go flying in a small little airplane. You're here for the rudder workshop for June 2008, or 2019, July 2019. Wow, how time just flies. I don't pay attention. Yeah, put the mic just a little bit closer to your mouth. There you go. And you're here at the workshop building the rudder with your husband, and your husband just started flying. He's only been up in an airplane 6 times, so he's pretty thrilled. And
yes.
Hey, Mexico traffic, Experiments back taxiing 36 Mexico. And we're going to see what you think of the flying of the 750 STOL. All right, we're going to do a run-up. Why we're doing a run-up is our engine has 2 electrical systems, or 2 spark plugs per cylinder, so that way we can check everything's redundant and make sure both electrical is working on the engine. So we're going to run it up to 1700, check the right mag, go back to both, left, and we have a carburetor heat, and what it does is it runs heat to the carburetor in case there gets ice on it. And even though it's in the 70s, you can get carburetor ice in this with the moisture and the temperature at this altitude. Controls are clear and free. We do have a little bit of flaps we're going to deploy. Gas is on. Temperatures are up. And we're ready. You ready for your first flight in a small plane?
I can't wait.
You don't want me to do any rolls and loops and everything?
Oh, I don't care.
You don't care? That's good. No, we're not going to do that today. And we'll do a short takeoff, but we won't get too extreme. Yeah, Mexico traffic, Experiment is going to be departing runway 36 Mexico. So what I like to do is have the stick all the way back, start easing into the power. Nose will come up, and then a little right rudder. Deploy the rest of the power, and then she'll lift right on up. And, oh, look at there.
Yeah, it wasn't very far at all.
No. Excellent visibility. We got the bubble doors. We got 3 inches of elbow room. If you want less than that, you can, which you'll get better cruise speed by a few miles an hour. Engine's pretty quiet. It's a Jabiru 6-cylinder, so it makes it pretty quiet, very stable. There's no vibration.
Is that your preference of engine?
We've got quite a few hours in history behind the Jabiru. It works very well. They all have their pros and cons. It just depends on what your mission is and, you know, how much you want to spend on an engine, too. You know, if you're just going around, flying around the local area, you know, you might not need the highest performance of engine. That's one thing you just don't need to worry about right at the beginning, because you can install several different engines in the 750. So, you know, a lot of aircraft, you know, once you buy the plane, you have to install a certain engine. So it's nice that you don't have to worry about that until it gets closer, about 90% done. And we'll head out here to the northwest, and I'll just show you some basic turns and let you fly it if you want, and enjoy it. All right, we're just going to level it out. See, it flies hands off. Very stable aircraft. Check positive stability. Comes right back to neutral position.
Just about 1,200 feet?
We are at 1,700 feet, and that's above sea level, and field elevation is 822. So we're right about 1,900 feet above ground right now. And we're still climbing just a little bit. There, we're a little over 1,000 feet. And typically when you're going on cross countries or flying around locally, you probably at least want to be this or a little bit higher. You know, if it's a bumpy day, you might go up 5,000 or 6,000 feet just to smooth out. But typically, most smaller planes like to stay fairly lower. So you can see and enjoy it. All right, let me do a turn my way. And the nice thing about the 750 is when you are in a turn, you can see right over the wing there in a turn, whereas a lot of aircraft you just can't see.
It's got good visibility.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of aircraft out there, especially on the certified line, that the instrument panel's way up here. You can't even see over the instrument panel. It's just, there's no visibility. And we do have the center stick here. You get the dual stick, but your husband would probably prefer the center stick because it's a little harder for him to get in and out. That's a smooth day right here. You want to put your hand right there? Okay, you go left, right, up, down. Yeah, just move it around a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
It's pretty up here.
Yeah, it is. It's you can really see everything, how everything's laid out.
I'm gonna let you do it. I'm watching.
Okay. Well, it's good you got a smile on your face.
Yeah, since we're gonna build one and fly one, it's a good thing that I can do this.
Right, right. And so you guys are going to build it together, probably?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's always good to, you know, have the family involved, and instead of him just sitting in the workshop. And you've been building the rudder since about 9 o'clock this morning. How you think you're coming along? Are you understanding everything?
Yeah, yeah. The directions, once you get started, are you know, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's, you know, you got to understand our thinking and how everything's laid out, you know. So yes, once you get started, a few hours into it, it's just going to be the same process throughout the whole entire kit.
You've got videos online too. I figure if you read the directions, watch the videos, and then read again,
right.
You should.
Right. But sometimes you don't want to get overwhelmed with too much information because, like, the videos are created by somebody else, not Zenith. Right. So, you know, otherwise you might be doing errors or just you're not even building. You're watching videos.
We watched you build one, a rudder
the
section.
Rudder?
You had one. It was on, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time. And, you know, you guys are more than welcome to call the factory anytime for tech support. You know, I get customers call me daily. I get some never call. So, and most of the time, customers call for tech support or have a question. They're answering their own question as they're, you know, telling me.
Sometimes it's good just to talk it out.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, we'll head back so you can finish the rudder. Or see if he's enjoying it.
I was going to say, I think we should get it done today.
Get it done today? Yeah, you guys are doing well. Well, and that's the thing. If you have a helper, either you're the helper or he's the helper, however you look at it, to help Cleco or deburr or drill. It does speed up the process quite a bit. All right, we're going to start heading back towards the airport.
Now, have you landed out, like, in other places than other airports?
Oh, yeah, out in fields and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have, yes. And, you know, you have to pick and choose which field you're going in.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, you know, any flat field you can land in, no problem. And you know, as you'll see coming in and landing, it's only going to take, you know, a few hundred feet to land, and taking off was the same.
Well, this you can't call work.
Oh,
you got to admit, this is a fun job.
it is. Yeah, it's fun. And it's fun, you know, meeting customers like yourself, you know, very interested in building and your first flight. So yeah, it does make it fun. Hey, Mexico traffic, Experimental 750 is in on the left downwind for runway 36, and I got the bearing in sight. All right, we're going to do some pre-landing check here, make sure everything's good. Oh, I forgot one thing. We'll do this real quick. And I wanted to get a picture of us. We'll extend it a little bit. There we go.
Gotta have proof I was there.
That's right.
I told my sister we were doing this, and she said, why? And I said, well, he's retired, and years I'll be retired, and we got to have something to do. And she goes, you can't do nothing on the ground? No.
Nope.
No.
It is. It's so peaceful and enjoyable, and you meet a lot of neat, interesting folks. You'll never meet more better people than going to Oshkosh if you ever get a chance. It is so clean there. Everybody picks up all their trash. You won't see anybody, no trash anywhere. Everybody's friendly. Mexico traffic, Experimental is on final 436, Mexico. All right, there we go. We got 36 in sight, and we got the flaps starting to go down. And we're going to trim it just a little bit. Reduce power. And time we get ready to touch down, we're almost going to be at walking speed. And we're a short final here, so I'll start bringing back a little bit more power, and I'll start bringing the nose up, and then I might add just a touch of power because I'm going to start developing a little sink rate. Very stable. I'm not doing anything entirely hard to do, just normal landing.
Very nice.
And just let it set down.
Let's see, we definitely want to do this, so I can do this every day.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your flight. Hope there's many more to come in your future, so.
Oh, I hope so. We're going to get it built. You get his license, and then I'm going to do it.
There you go.
So you're still smiling.
Definitely fun.
So you liked it?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Can't wait. I can't wait to get one.
That's awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay, well, we have to get back to work.
Well, thank you.